C'mon guys. Is it really necessary to drag a lady like me in this way? I only flirted with your king. I didn't try to kill anybody. I'm sorry, but these are orders from our queen. Can't we all try and find agreement that might satisfy everyone? Maybe a private meeting in your office. Well, but the queen. Don't think about that old hag. What could she ever do to you? I think I played my cards wrong. When someone tells me to calm down, but I didn't even crash out yet. When someone moans instead of saying the word ass. SpongeBob me boy, that wasn't seaweed. Stepping out today, hijack girl. I'm a hidewitter. Enjoy your youth. After you're 30 you'll be old and your life will basically be over. Life after I turn 30. Wait, what? Loki drilling a 3-pointer on this. Me Trina go back to sleep and finish the plot point in my dream be like. Me finding out that Americans don't pronounce the H in the letter H. I love routine. Until I'm bored, then I love excitement. Until I'm overwhelmed, then I love routine. I love cats. I hate cats. Meow. Don't worry, she can't bother us anymore. Install a dating app or draw 25. Me. What women think they'll do when society collapses. What they'll actually do. When your mom tells you that you're a handsome young man. 7 years old me when the teacher tells me to sit with a girl. Oman. 14 years old me when the teacher tells me to sit with a girl. Yemen. After impregnating her. Iran. I think I heard something outside. Let the dog go out to check. The dog. When you visit a Shrek's shop in Afghanistan, what's gonna happen to the goat? What's worse than a female driver? We need more non-binary representation. Please. We need more racist representation. If I've learned one thing from medieval art, it's that you don't mess with lobsters. Woman. Babe, would you still love me if I weighed 250 pounds? Her husband. Why would I love you any less for losing weight? The woman. The people I piss off on the internet. Me. Me. Jerking off at 3 AM. My fitness watch. Why are you running? My issue is how and why you rate it a 2. It ain't the dress fault. Operandi. A pay. Why did you leave your last company? Why did your last employee leave you? A blind person when the braille sign says do not touch. Japanese mandated a cockroach, had wet dreams with it, ate it when it died. It was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything. Punisher, but it's ice that breaks down his doors. No, Espera. Everybody please wish my son a happy birthday. What's his name? Haven't named him yet. He's like 7 years old. He can ducking weight. Teacher. Who did the Pearl Harbor bombing? Correct. Man caught spiking his female date's drinks with Viagra to make sure they don't get boners because you never know anymore these days. I wanted to see if she would get boner. Listen to your heart. Let him duck your throat. In a civilized society, you should be able to step out of line to use the restroom or get water without losing your place. He's out of line, but he's right. When you turn on the PC you built for the first time. Bro, coffee without milk is called Americano. What would you call coffee without water? Africano? Cappuccino? When you decided to be very confident in a match beyond your rank, but it actually pays off, your death shall be entertaining. Lemmy, what is the word used to describe very flammable? Native speaker. Inflammable. What the duck is wrong with your language? Now the very tracks are composed of human beings they thrash and wail, begging for mercy from the machine that uses their bodies to move forward. There is no dilemma, no problem, because there is no resolution, no choice. The world works as it works. Things are as they are. When you are playing outside in the summer, what it looked like, what it felt like. How fast you'll think he was running in those Crocs. Finally, extra slutty olive oil. When Shane Gillis is trying to get a joke to land. Guys, I can only talk in memes because I can't socialize as a normal person. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Me tries to log into Gmail on a different device. Gmail, we are sorry but your kind isn't allowed here. Fact, 90% of doom scrollers log off right before they see a really good post. A blue Powerade would fix me. Let's teach this clown a lesson. Bring it on, don't hold back. A few moments later. Arise. The end. She's literally me. Jesus unlocking the private photos folder on my phone and explaining why I can't go to heaven. Every single politician that sends thousands of 20-year-olds to die to satiate their own greed and desire for power be like, some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. It's a billionaire thing, you wouldn't understand. Parents used to tell my brother and I that we had another brother who turned into a mushroom from not taking a bath. Even added him to the family albums. Any quick stop for a little treat can become 15 minutes behind lottery ticket people. My mom said, since I like anime I'd be a single virgin forever, but look at me now. 5-year-old me wanting to be like Vegeta. Me now. Is shy to confess. It's son dear. Can confession 100 times a day. Yan dear. Likes you but doesn't confess. Kua dear. Confesses you silently. Da dear. Confesses after dying. Corey. We don't need a vigilante who wears a skull on his chest or a man who dresses in a spider outfit. Peter's broke ass wondering why he's catching strays from the new mayor. I mean it's one cartoon of Eggs Michael. What could it cost? $10. Actually, yes. Why I season my cutting board, not my steak. I prefer to season my mouth, eat the steak raw, and then light myself on fire. Say it again France. UN Baufend sus ketamine. Nice try laundry, I'm still going to nap. The Minecraft movie should be a horror movie about Herobrine. Change my mind. I had a fight with boyfriend. I was sitting on a bus crying. And suddenly, 5-year-old boy sitting next to me said you're crying because you're fat, right? Every mistake is a lesson, but every risk is a possibility. Cats with time machine. Humans still work for us. LMAO cool. Dogs with time machine. Help I cannot breathe. What the duck is that? Tyson Gale lost to Usain Bolt in a 100-meter sprint because Bolt ran straighter than him. Ironic. Stop. Why is he / she / they so cute? Are you afraid to misgender a fish? She doesn't have blue eyes. She must be trans. Peter. It was 30 seconds. Have you considered it might just be a design oversight? Me wanting to keep my files offline, safe, and organized. Let's finish setting up. Dead Space. Dead Space remake. Creepy fact. There's a place in France. Husband. I fear no man. But that thing. Wife. It scares me. A shining example of European democracy. Deport Hungarians. Me. Yeah, hold it. I haven't seen you in so long. What if I get shy when I see you again? A riot is as much of an art as real art. I can't have this conversation again. My kid, checking to see if I'm awake yet. When someone interrupts your phone call. Chicken Alfredo enjoyers be like, ayo, pass the chicken Alfredo. When my brain goes on an adventure instead of listening the conversation I'm having. Therapist, stay away from toxic people. Me. I hit an animal and my car is damaged. Am I covered? Insurance, yes. What did you hit? Me, a fish. Me at the pet store looking at the kitties. Poland, September 1st, 1939. It's being torn apart. My fat friend. Me trying to touch his boobs. When I'm mid crash out and I realize it was never that serious and I may have overreacted. Teacher alone. Teacher when principal is visiting. Me, the last 3 pieces of pumpkin pie that I'm gonna take. I need to post photos of my ass online, it helps with my confidence. Yes honey. Rambo. Mom, son, put the lasagna in the oven at 120 degrees. The new Pokemon game has anti-homeless benches. 2025 gonna be my year. Crypto guys in first quarter. I wish everyone who pays the WinRAR and Wikipedia goes to heaven. Bubble enthusiasts hearing about pop culture. Would you like some headphones? Sure, but how did you know my name is Phones? How I feel after I lift versus how I actually look. When you're about to tell a story about your wife. So I said. I want a short hair tomboy girlfriend and I want her now. Hi. Get scared. Me, why is my answer wrong? The minus sign I forgot 3 equations ago. Point of view, the last thing the family of 4 sees after deciding to go on a scenic canyon drive. My mom got me a cardboard cutout of my dog to take with me to college. How dads treat daughters. How dads treat sons. How moms treat daughters. How moms treat sons. The boys waiting outside to see if my mom says yes to them coming in. I enjoy long, romantic walks through the flea market. Girls with the time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Boys with the time machine. Don't let weevil near your Exodia. Me destroying the family computer with LimeWire. When the Uber driver doesn't put any directions to get to your mom's house. I'm not batshit crazy. Also me. Misandritis. Misogynists. Being assholes. Guys when they get their one hug every other year. How mother duckers in elementary would look at you when your name was in the problem. I can see the future. What's your speciality? 15 years old's a Netflix series. 15 years old in real life. 15-year-olds in anime. Guys, I just found out all Joan fabrics are closing. Start a family. Find a prestigious job. Be happy. Spend my life trying to get worthless arrows on the internet. I don't know much about birds, but I can easily identify the husband in this picture. Me after waking up from a dream that was 100 times better than my life. Teacher, you made a 27 on the test. Everyone else laughs. Teacher, that was the highest score. Me. Doctor telling me I have only 24 hours to live. Me who used a 48-hour protection deodorant. Me showing all the free porn on the internet to the guy who pays for OnlyFans. Doctor, Nobel Peace Prize winner, music/art prodigy, person who produces enough serotonin to do literally anything meaningful with their life. Meal Mayo. 7 years old me. My horrible drawing of our family. My dad who's gonna treasure it forever. Me. Lands on Go. Monopoly man. I'm gonna pay you $200 to duck off. Some company. We regret to inform you that you are no longer considered for this position. Me. Who already applied for around 100 jobs. I don't even know who you are. What if we used 100% of our brain? Go A. Go B. You're gay for fondling my sack. You're gay for asking me to. The other guy on the bus hearing this shit. Draco Malfoy preparing to say Potter. Guys, I found a chatty person. Now I'm late for the next day. So why do you keep abducting and probing our people? You sent us unsolicited nudes, a mixtape, and erections to your home. When you realize that the one song you always kept skipping in the album is actually good, perhaps I treated you too harshly. What the predator sees after chasing me for 30 seconds. I'm a millennial. Nothing scares me. I've lived through recessions. I'm in debt. I have no job prospects. And I'll never be able to buy a house. It's made me fearless. I can handle anything. Ring ring ring. Unknown. Ah. When you testify against a serial killer and the next day he likes your Instagram post. Bill Gates asks for privacy during his divorce. Everyone using Windows. When you testify against a serial killer in court and later he gets released on bail. Pan Schreckschals. Pot Schreckschals. Spoon Schreckschals. I ducking love hotline Miami. I want to ducking hurt other people. If it's such a good handgun, why couldn't you roll das win Vietnam with it? Can I West's cousin? Me who accidentally clicked on print 32,727 times. My teacher trying to cancel it. Cats with time machine. Humans still work for us. Mayo cool. Dogs with time machine. My fur needs special care and I'm fragile. What the duck is that? The internet is filling up because Indians are sending millions of good morning texts. The country, newly online, has become obsessed with sending cheery greetings from smartphones, causing head scratching in Silicon Valley. No, I'm running out of storage space. Good morning. Yeah, I work at NASA as a janitor. People who game on laptops. This is fine. Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that the sword of 1,000 truths? I'm afraid it is. A free test version that requires your payment information isn't a free test versions. Shut up. Shut up. Mom, how long have you been playing on your computer today? Me, only since 1700 hours. Mom, but it's 1600 hours. Me. Did you know? Technically, an erection is a hydraulic system. Who the duck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. My teacher threatening to give me an F. Me who never learned the alphabet. Maybe I should share my opinion with a comment under this YouTube vid. My brain. Nobody cares. Nobody. Bartenders for no reason. My mom calculating how to finish making the dinner the exact moment I join an online match. The sun could have just exploded, but we wouldn't know for sure until 8 minutes from now. Skeletor will return next week with more disturbing facts. Europeans saying Americans are racist. Europeans when you ask them what they think of the gypsies. Europe. Americans naming cities. New city name. Yeah, Shrex is cool and all, but ever came back home from a long trip and took a shit in your own toilet? People who don't know. People who know. Wake up. Come on. Snap out of it. Please. If you can hear my voice. It's no use. He's in a deep coma. GTA 6 just got released. Giving me all the signals in the world. Me not getting any of them. I hope you're hungry. Me. For nothing. Oh computer. I'm just feeling real low. Me at the zoo turns 20 today. Oh shit. For real? Tipping in America. This is only $3. Tipping literally anywhere else. Wow, what a generous tip. Thank you. Since I get paid a decent wage regardless, this is icing on the cake, so I really appreciate it. People who can still afford fast food in 2025 talking to others who can also indulge in such luxuries. $80. DLC not included with 8 years old game. $50. Base game includes DLC. Nobody is born cool. Except of course. That one McDonald's employee that let me pick what toy I wanted in my Happy Meal when I was 7. When you look at the photo of a pyramid that taken from above, but your brain tricks you with some 3D shit. Shit. Here we go again. Repelling a mosquito in the shower. What I do. How it feels. When you ask your girl for a threesome and she bring her gay best friend. I turn hot dog water into ice cubes for vegan guests. Great shaped ass is better than a big ass. Me in 2030 being executed for being straight. Also I killed like 50 people I don't know. I would like to award you the highest honor I can bestow. Removes last name from contact list. Nothing is stronger than family, except an M32 rotary grenade launcher. Because duck you and everyone near you. Come on. Close already. Duck you. Task manager. Hey, are we gonna have a problem here? No sir, I was just leaving sir. Don't send me that. Chmeeze. Stop it. Chmeeze. My boss. You're fired. Me. Pauses an MA. Why? Let's take a bath Oni-chan. It's a trap. Roses are red. Violets in bloom. I would saw off my own leg just to hear her take a shit into an empty tin bucket in the next room. When you get deja vu. Thomas had seen such bullshit before. Psychomantis moving my controller and reading my memory card. 9 years old me. Stop taking things literally or draw 25. When you are in Thailand and she says now it's your turn to be the girl, turn around. Please say psych. You'll ever just laugh at something really dark and just sit there like, what is wrong with me? Sister, wanna go get food? Me. The hardest stretch. Fallout 3 or Fallout 4? New Vegas bitch. Fallout 1, 2 fan. I hate now. Toy Story 6. Woody meets the toys that live in and his mom's room. Unfortunately I'm an extreme observer, so you will catch me looking at you like this cause sometimes I forget I'm not invisible. Film producers 20 years ago. We just created a 3-hour-long unique and original movie with nothing but cardboard props. Film producers now. We made the original characters black and gay. Anybody have a mic? Me with a mic? No, I don't think I will. Teacher. Bell rings. Have fun over your weekend. Teacher with a superiority complex. The bell doesn't dismiss you, I do. When ads start popping up for stuff I've only thought about inside my head. Old people at 7:30 AM waiting for the store to open at 8 like. Me trying to sleep. Neighbor who's still building the house for 10 years. Physics. Why can't you just be normal? Quantum physics. Screams. A random box in the corner exists. Cockroaches. This could be Asgard. When you win a match at 3 AM and you hear your parents clapping from their room. They love me. A picture of a planet 5 billion kilometers away. Bank security cameras. Did you know? Before water was invented, people had to carry their boats around. Me asks my crush out on a date. My crush sounds like fun. Where are we going? Me, I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far. My pussy is a bomb. From these pics I'd say it went off already. Clicking on a YouTube video. Super loud ad with dubstep music playing. I asked for my coffee dark, but friend, it's so hard to use chopsticks. Me, Raws. When everybody's going through drama, but you're antisocial so nothing happens to you. Remember class, anything can be art, except what Bobby drew today. Bobby has created the opposite of art, unsea juice. Me in Area 51 expecting to clap some alien cheeks, but end up getting my cheeks clapped instead. Are you sure you want to quit? Unsaved progress will be lost. 8-year-old me. So what letter are we assigning this? How dads stare at their yard after they cut the grass. Straight women doing gay shit. Straight men doing gay shit. German soldier, we are losing the war, we need backup. Meanwhile the quiet soldier in the back summons Panzer. When I put in a conversation, this is exactly my face behind the phone. Damn, I wish I had a beard like him. Damn, I wish I had a beard like him. Damn, I wish I had a beard like him. Damn, I wish I had less goddamn hair on my back. Bruh, can we not? I want funny, not politics. I've turned into Squidward. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Subliminal messages that my FBI agent sends my pets. Hello bird. Hello you nice burb. Go eat a seed cutie. If a snake wields a knife, would she hold them? Like this? Or like this? Fool. When your friend is 2 years older than you. Me, yes daddy don't stop. Server grating cheese on my pasta. Rare photo of doctors with your urinal test. Male video game characters when they get hit. Female video game characters when they get hit. Me, I can't come into work tomorrow. Work, oh, why? What's wrong? Me, nothing. I just don't want to come in. Do you pause early or wait until 0? Me and the bad bitch I pulled by being autistic. What are you waiting for, kid? The world. For England to lose, I guess. Me who lives in England. Me too, kid. Employees converting Excel into a PDF for their boss. Their boss who gets 3 times their salary. I'm so ducking energized. I'm rested. Therapy. Describe America in one picture. Me. I could care less. Me. Relatives asking what my plans for 2024 are. I'm going to eat cake. CIA says it has found no link between itself and crack trade. Your Honor, I have investigated and found myself innocent. I die. My dog. My cat. Yes. Very sad. Anyway. Are you sure you like me? I'm literally obsessed with you. He's gonna abandon me. Asking teacher about his life so that we won't have to study today. Me. When the booty cheeks hang out the shorts.